Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnaughts. Gormy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 6 of our Austro-Hungarian Navy campaign. So, the last episode, we did have a naval blockade running from the Soviets due to one battleship, the Imperator, and we did manage to go out and sink her. And this turn, the Soviets decided to go with a peace treaty with us. So, obviously, we got no choice in taking. Our government says we're going to peace, so let's see. Yeah, we're not getting anything out of it. Except for some money. Alright. That sucks. But they had no navy to fight anyway, so there's really no way. Outside of naval invasions, there's no way to take anything from them, and yeah. The good news is they probably asked for a peace because our battleship did commission this month. So she is now ready to go, and she's up at Spalato. I need to move her down into Taro. The new heavy cruiser. So Charlemagne is in the water. We are still at war with the U.S. So they've been kind of even though they're operating up here around my fleet at Lerwick, they really haven't been belligerent towards us. I think we only fought one of their destroyers so far. And apparently we are funding the South American Dreadnought race right now. Everybody in South America is buying our battleships. Argentina, Portugal, Brazil. Canada's buying some light cruisers. Yeah, we are turned into an export nation. I am building 11 battleships, and none of them are mine. Oh, God. Ugh. Speaking of which, what does our dock size look like? Yeah, we're using up 336,000 tons of the 104,000 we have of it. My max ship start size is 73,000 tons. This is why we're broke. We're spending way too much money outsourcing our construction. We're about to finish up a plus up. We're losing 156 million a month while we're building these battleships. I need them to get built as fast as possible. I mean, they're going to pay us a lot of money for those ships. Don't get me wrong. That's why our budget looks as good. That's why our budget's over $2 billion. We've made a lot of money selling our ships, but they are eating up all of our dock space. It's actually making it very hard for me to make my own ships. But I think that covers everything for right now. So I'll be back if we actually get into a fight with the Americans or go to peace with them. All right, it's now May of 1908. We finally have a port strike from the Americans. This war is kind of killing me right now because it's dragging out. It's keeping my economy from not building back up. And they've only hit me with one light cruiser so far. And I just don't have the ability to go and strike across the Atlantic at the Americans because I got no port facilities in the region. So I got to wait for them to come to me, and this is what I get. 5,000-ton light cruiser attacking Lerwick. And I should have more of my ships in this fight, but it's only giving me the Krakow, 3 of my destroyers, and a torpedo boat for this fight. So, yeah. We'll jump into this fight, a little duel here, see how fast we can sink her. Come back in once we come into contact. Alright, so we engaged the American light cruiser at a range of about 7 kilometers. I'm sending the one torpedo boat I have in this little defense force here to go after her, because I don't care if I lose the torpedo boat at this point. They're not being replaced. We are getting some hits on her, so we got some better fire control than she does, and she has low fuel, so she's an easy target. I gotta love how much my torpedo boat's going in the water. Free bads, boys. Free. Ooh. Right into the conning tower. There goes the skipper. Get out of there. Yeah, two of them flying true. Hopefully they're not duds. Boom. 50% of our structure off the bat and a lot of flood damage. Geez, not long for this world. And my destroyers ran into me. What the hell are you guys doing? There she goes. Nice quick little fight. Not going to give us much in way of points, but any points we get right now against the Americans, I will take. 2,400 points, okay. I'll take it. So it's now April of 1909. And once again, we're at war with the Soviet Union because they just seem to be picking fights with me at random for some reason. And don't know why, but they are. And France decided to declare war on us also. And I'm also looking at Japan declaring war on us. So things have been interesting. And I'm going, why is everybody declaring war on me? Why is everybody declaring war on me? Well, I'm allied with Germany. Even though they've gone through a national revolution, I think twice in the last few years, they've been at war with frigging everybody, and I'm allied with them. So everybody's going to war with me. This is killing my economy. Not bothering the German economy, but it's sure as hell bothering mine. We're only growing at 2% per year, so our GDP is not growing whatsoever. The only thing keeping me afloat right now is everybody buying those damn battleships. I'm still building more of them. Portugal's ordered more of them. Brazil's also ordered a bunch of heavy cruisers. It's actually, they're ordering so many things, I can't even build new ships for my own fleet. Hell, the heavy cruiser Araba, she took about 3 years to build. Yeah, she was almost 3 years to build. She's finally commissioning. And we're about to go into the 1910 refit. But we do have a battle here. The Charlemagne going out for her first fight against the Mirabeau. So we do have a higher displacement than both their ships. So we're going to go jump into this fight, a little battleship duel here. Let's see you on the other side of the load screen. All right, we started this battle in contact with each other. Actually, she hasn't even fired any shots yet, so her spotting's pretty bad. So we got the first salvos out. Oh, there comes our first salvo, and we just landed a nice overpen hit there. I want to send my... Wow, she is taking an immense amount of flood damage. What in the hell? And it looks like she's aiming for my destroyer. Oh, where the hell is she aiming? She lost sight of us again. I think her own destroyer is blocking their line of sight. Okay. That one hit gave her a ton of flood damage. She is not well designed. Need to get her fully identified, take a better look at her. Oh, why are you firing at the destroyer? Ignore the destroyer. Do not fire at the damn destroyer. We can ignore that thing. I want the battleship. The ship that can hurt you, hurt it. I was pissed. I did have to put her in for that immediate refit right after a 30-month build time. Makes me wonder if it'll take me the whole 5 years to build the next battleship. Because everybody keeps ordering what I'm designing. How far away are you? Not even telling me. My reload on is 13. 77 seconds. We can finish her with 2 or 3 good hits the way she looks. 3 with a 5. So let's fire our secondaries over at the destroyer. I don't need the 5s interfering with the splashes on the 13s. One hit there. You're not identified, so I don't know how far your torps fly in. No, careful. Turn off your torpedoes. Ooh, 2 good hits right there. Oh, 1 good hit, 1 crappy hit. Still not identified. Destroyer sent a torpedo at us. He's at 6 kilometers. Are you sailing right at that torpedo, really? And you got a couple headed your way also. I'm going to take you in on a torp run against that battleship. She fired her torpedo, so she has no torpedo ammo left, so I'm not even worried about her. And the 5s are laying into her pretty good. I'm just going to make a run at the battleship now. Flood damage on her. Rudder's gone. An exclamation point to disappear. We got our thumbnail. He's sailing away, it looks like. Eager's got her float under control. Couple of good hits there. Yeah, she's moving away from us. A lot of secondaries, though. It's going to be rough to make this run against her. At 20.5 knots of speed. You're not moving that fast right now. Turning in. Ooh. She is carrying torpedoes. Oh, we just disintegrated the destroyer. She just got caught by some stray shots right there. Problem is, she's still moving forward, which is going to block a torpedo run. That's not good. Maybe we'll catch up slow enough. Battleship's yeah, that hull is in the way. I think the AI did that on purpose. That hull is in the way of a torpedo drop. Mirabow's not long for this world. Give me a normal drop on her. Destroyer's on the other side now. Be a nice, easy kill. Ooh, get away from those guns. By Mirabeau. Oh, goodbye, baby. Sleep tight at the bottom. Maybe. He does not want to go down. 17% float. Keep flooding. Keep flooding. Engine's gone. Just keep circling around her till she's dead. Speed this up. Fighting for life, she keeps getting her float back. There she goes. I didn't realize we're still running at flank speed. Ah. Could have sank her sooner. 12,000 victory points. Charlemagne's first battle, and she did quite well against a comparable ship. I'm happy with her. Wasn't happy with her during the design phase and how long she took to build, but I'm happy with her. Now this is interesting. The Americans sent over a lone battleship, the Mississippi. She's almost 29,000 tons. Problem is she's striking out my port that has only 6 torpedo boats sitting in it. Yeah. That's an issue. Hmm. How many secondaries you got? 18 5-inch guns. Oh. Oh, yeah, we got to try this. I mean, I'm probably going to lose all my torpedo boats doing this. But we are going to try and take down the Mississippi with these 6 torpedo boats from Topham Strudel's 1905 refit. So they're an 1895 design. 1895 design going up against. She's modern. There's no refit date on her. 29,000 tons. You know she's modern. Chance of fire plus 5%. Torpedo flooding chance plus 5%. We might actually be able to take her down. Yeah, we're jumping into this one. I'll see you on the side of the load screen. Alright, we got ourselves a real David versus Goliath fight here. I got my first 3 boats coming in. Line abreast instead of following as usual. So I'm going to try and get a couple different angles against her. That's not going to work. 61. Give me an aggressive launch and we'll break you away. Get the hell out. Let's see if she comes right into torp range on you. Damn. That was a hard hit. You guys come up to flank. 30. Give me an aggressive launch, long range. And you're breaking away now, too. That's fine. You can give me an aggressive from where you are. Oh, come on. You had to sail next to the sinking torpedo boat that they were firing at. And she's gone. Alright, come on up, boys. This is not looking good for us. Without smoke screens and all those secondaries, we are not in a good spot. Can't even get into torpedo launch range. You were. Did you get your torps out? You did. Neither one's going to hit. Hopefully they stay focused on the retreating torpedo boat. And one hit, but it was a dud. God. Ugh. Get in behind her. Move those secondaries from the equation. Oh yeah, you know what I'm doing. Oh! Crap. Each hatch, separate sides, please. I don't want to put the torpedoes into a stern chase. Need to drop our torpedoes and run. Hopefully we just do a lot of damage to this thing that I can capture with my main fleet. What's her speed? She can make 24.3 knots. And the sinking torpedo boat's still making its way towards her. And you just took a hit. Give me an aggressive launch. Can't get you out. Up to you, 34. There we go. I just heard our torpedoes launch good. Give me a normal launch and don't miss. It's about that torpedo's going to hit the sinking torpedo boat. Damn it. Saw that one coming. Alright, we got our torpedoes out. Sail away, sail away. Hopefully none of these are duds. She's not avoiding them. One of them was a dud. 2 hits, low damage. Barely any damage. Barely punched a hole in her. And they hit our torpedo tube, so I don't even have a reload on her. Let's see if we can escape. That was disgusting. Oh, and there go all the torpedo boats. You only got 2,000 victory points out of that, and honestly, it's saving me money by losing those things. So I have no defense at that port now. They give us some good intel. That battleship is low on fuel, so she's an easy target. So the Charlemagne's going to go out and hunt her ass down. So it's now January of 1910. Our government did peace out with France. We got nothing out of it except for the Marquesa Islands. And we did just finish an invasion of Albania, which helps us and doesn't help us, because I can actually put a destroyer fleet here at Avlona, and they can mine the entrance to the Adriatic and Ionian Sea. So that's actually not too bad of a position for us. We don't get much out of Albania because the ports are small, but holding Avlona, we can mine the entrance to the sea right there. So that actually helps us out a bit. Like I said, we did peace out with France. Our government decided to do it. I had nothing to say in it. And we're actually losing a ground offensive against the Soviet Union because they have rebuilt their fleet. So their logistics are now better than ours by 10%. So they are slowly pushing into Hungary, which I can't afford to lose. That's $3 billion, almost $4 billion from Hungary. I can't afford to lose that. But it is time for the 1910 refits. And the Toffenstrudels get deleted because I'm not building these anymore. And no one's buying them anymore. So the Linzer Tort gets Refit 3 and then the Vanilla Kifrol. People are still buying the Linzer Torts, amazingly. They're still buying them. So Linzer Tort will get Refit 3 and then Vanilla Kifrol will get Refit 2, and then we'll do a Destroyer. I'm going to cut out all the load screens here. All right, I actually forgot to hit record on this refit, but the Linzer Tort, we actually did save a lot of weight on her, so I was actually able to bring her up to a 36 knot speed. We don't need this shaft. Bring her range up, no. But we gave her Crypt 2 armor, triple hull bottom, put her armor all the way around. Give her better survivability, added depth charges, advanced mine layers, stereoscopic rangefinder 2. So, put hydroelectric. It doesn't really make sense to put it on there, but we can do it. So, Yeah, we're actually able to put a lot of improvements onto this pretty old vessel. Still at a 750, below 750 ton displacement. Just can't really add anything else onto her. Can I get that shaft on there? 747 to 750. 3 months on the refit because my shipyards are goddamn full of minor nation ships. I've actually started turning down purchase offers because I need the dock space to build my own, refit my ships and build more new ones. So save this design and move on to the next refit. All right, vanilla Kifferals get their first refit here. Let's see how much weight we're going to save off the bat. Save some weight right off the bat right there. I'll give them turbine engines. Got the best steering. Grip armor, triple hull bottom. Yeah, those new engines just saved us a ton of weight along with the grip armor. Go Dunite ammo. Turrets. 4.2 on a propellant. 19-inch torpedoes. Stereoscopic 2. Give her a radio. Oh, wow. Let's up the armor. I guess we get 0.6 all the way around on this. And we'll give it a shaft. Improve the crew quarters a little. All right. Yep, 34. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 36. Oh. Some extra range. 36 knots. Can we get 37? No. Too big of an engine. More range. 2,900 kilometers, 973 tons. Got all the goodies added on. I think she will serve. 16 million and 2 months to refit. A little shorter time than the other class of destroyer, but not as much of a refit on this one. I will save her and go design ourselves a new one. All right, time to design us a new destroyer. We're still stuck with the large torpedo boat hull design, which you all know I'm not a fan of, but it is what it is. This will be going with our naming conventions. This will be the Satcher Tort class. What displacement can we get? 1150. All right. I'll take it. Let's start out with a speed. What's the best hull speed for this? 32, but we're going to pump her up to 35 right off the bat. Start adding on the goodies. So there are Mark 3s. What are the 5 inches of Mark 2s? So I'm going to go 4 inches on her. No, it says she's overweight right now, but give me a minute here. Engine efficiency. Oh, wait, I still got to add better engines and stuff like that. Let's drop the range down for right now. Still using coal, reduced boilers, turbines, auxiliary engines, shaft. All the goodies go on board because we got plenty of weight to play with. To come on with the bursting charge. What a Dunite. I'm gonna go with the Dunite. Ooh, we are pushing that weight. Looks like we can get our armored up. $1,038 tons. The roll still sucks. Engine efficiency is down. Give her that big funnel. Go with. Too small. 75% engine efficiency. That's better. And can I wing mount these? 1,087, 1,050. Okay. For you, can I wing mount 2 more on the rear? Oh, perfect. Okay, I like that. Weight centered. We got 4 launchers per side, so I can launch one side, turn around, and come back on another side. Roll still sucks. Engine efficiency is but I kind of like it. Once again, my destroyers are designed to run in there, drop their torpedoes, and get the hell out again. 35 knot speed. She has a better chance of survival than my old torpedo boats do. Not much of a better chance, but a better chance. That run against the Mississippi is going to be stuck in my head forever, and we were not able to chase her down, which pissed me off. I'm happy with her. We'll save this design and move on to the next refit. All right, now the Graz class gets her 3rd refit. I did delete the Viennas as we are not building those anymore, and I only ever built one of the Grazes. I don't know if anybody actually even ordered any of these. Let's see if we could save some weight and throw some more armor on her. Maybe a little more speed. She's still at 20 knots of speed. Get rid of that picric acid. I really don't like having it on my ships. I mean, it's good for starting fires, but it also starts fires on your own ship. It's got too advanced. I'm not going to give her mines, but we are going to give her depth charges. I haven't seen any submarines yet, but you know they're going to start popping up soon. So we got 400 tons to play with. So I guess we're not adding more speed to her. We're definitely going to add more armor. Can't bring everything up to 1 inch. All right, not bad. Let's go 3 inch on the main belt. Then 1.5 all around if we can. Probably not, but we'll try. That's a little much. There we go. A little more survivability, better engines, better ammunition at least. All right, we'll roll with it. All right, so now the Lens class gets her first refit. And this is essentially the same as the last class of ships, just more tonnage. We haven't really unlocked any new hull designs. go. And we're essentially doing the same thing with her. We're just going to all the better goodies and a little more armor. Probably getting the same amount of armor as the lens class did. Maybe a little more. 300. We got a 4-inch main belt. So let's go 2 on the main deck. 4. We're not going to get 2 on the belt. No, we did. More to the aft deck. Get that 4-weight set off. Yep, too much. 4-weight's 11%. Pitch and roller, basically under control. 300% engine efficiency on her. She will do. All right, time to move on and design a new one. All right, time for a new light destroyer. We're using the semi-armored cruiser 2 hull. We got 9,000 tons of displacement to play with, and this will actually be called the Salzburg class. Going with our naming convention. Speed is good for this hull. 21.5 is optimal for this hull. Ugh. Let's go to 22 right now. Knock down that range. Oh, I could put 7s back there. And I want to put a tower on. That's not going to happen. Still centered. Why will not let me put a 3-incher there? Huh. That's odd. Should be able to. The 3-incher should fit there just fine. Let's hold off on the secondaries. I may not need them. We're going to have plenty of 3-inch casemates on here. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with secondaries, I don't think. I could mount a bunch of them up here. No, we're not going to put those secondaries on. We're going to save that weight. Actually, I'm going to add a rear torpedo tube. Sometimes not having a rear torpedo tube bites me badly. Boilers, turbines, auxiliary engine. It's a rudder. We're going to have a ton of weight to play with on this one. Oh yeah, we got a load of weight to play with. No mine laying equipment on my light cruisers. Let me get you up to 25. 25 is good. Max more range, 5,500. 5-inch main belt. All right. 2.5. Whoa. 2.5 all around, half the main belt. I don't think we'll get that. Nope. Let's knock the main belt down a little bit. Knock the belt down to 4. Everything else down to 2. Probably not. Nope. Okay, I want to leave the main belt at 4. We'll knock everything else down. Well, with the main belt last, just knock everything else down slowly. There we go. Perfect. 8,999 of 9,000 tons. 25 knots of speed. That's pretty quick for an armored cruiser. 5,600 kilometer range. All we need for the med. And our weight is centered. Pitch and roll. Could be better, but not too bad. We'll roll with it. She'll do the job. All right, the Danube class, our Austrian floating hotel, which I really happen to like this ship, gets its third and final refit. Because I don't think I can keep this class of ship in the water past. It's 19. By 1915, she's got to be out of the water. She's got to be. There's just no way we can keep this design in the water for too much longer. As much as I like it. I forgot she has that massive broadside of torpedoes underneath her, too. I do not want to get rid of this ship. I really don't. Well armored, not very fast. 22 knots, that's respectable for a ship of her time period. Got some weight to play with. Can I bump her up in speed to 24? Yes. Okay. A little bit of armor all the way around. So first turn deck 0.5. This is probably my most well-balanced ship, too. Well, that price just jumped way up. $8,499 of $8,500. $50 million price tag on her now. 5 months to refit. Everything is taking forever to refit. Actually, the new light cruiser we just designed is going to take 22 months to build. Because that's how much dock space I don't have available. There's no dock space available. All right, time for the Latha to get a refit. As much as I did not like this design, she actually did fairly well for us her first time out. And it shows you how long we've been having this Cold War for. We really haven't had too many naval engagements just because the people keep declaring war on me don't have the ability to come and fight me, and I don't have the ability to go and fight them. Thankfully, I managed to get 2 of these built before the refit period. Not saving as much weight on this one. 1,368, 20 knots to speed. Can we get you up to 22? We can. Can we get you to 23? Really dropped our engine efficiency down, though. So 22. This is an 81% engine efficiency. Okay, I'll take it. Range is already maxed out, so let's just slap on the armor. Get the inner citadels armored up a little more. And can I go 3 all around now? I tried that last time and it didn't work. There we got 3 all around. Main belt could get up to 6.5. 10,912. Let's slap a little more on the main deck. Too much right there. 10,978, 11,000 tons. 4-weight offset's not too bad. Pitch and rolls under control. Lost some engine efficiency, but that's a good payoff for the extra 2 knots. 2 months of refit time. We'll take it. Alright, it's time for a new heavy cruiser. We're using the same exact hull design as the Latha class. And this will be the Raba class, going with our naming convention of the Austrian rivers for the heavy cruisers. So we're going with the same design. I know we can build heavier displacement, we just don't have a bigger hull yet, is the thing. Let's start off with main guns. We'll go with the 11 inchers since they're Mark IIIs. And she's basically going to be the same design all over again. I'm not even sure if the displacement's heavier, to be honest with you. These are Mark IIs. Where are the 4s? The 4s are Mark IIIs. I may want to put the 4s on here. They have a weird looking turret. Another one in there. That works. I'd rather have the Mark IIIs and the Mark IIs. Casemates, I know I can throw a bunch of 2-inchers up here. Actually, essentially the same design. We just downgrade the secondaries to 4 inchers and added an extra set of them. That's all we did. No, she may end up actually being cheaper than the other one. Again, we got a lot of weight to play with. I'm armoring the hell out of this thing. We got the weight, we are using it. 10,462 of 11,000. Casemates. What's the armor on these turrets? 20,000 meters. .9. Let's drop that side armor down. We don't need that. Drop that to 15. Top at 1. That gave us some more weight to play with. Increase the length on these 2 inchers. I want them accurate to take down any incoming torpedo boats and destroyers. And we'll upgrade them to 2 5s. Perfect. 10,548 of 11,000. Max out the range. 10,977 of 11,000. I'm happy with that right there. I don't think I'm going to get anything else out of that. She's dangerous looking. 4 inchers look weird with these turrets, but I kind of like it at the same time. We'll roll with her. Get building on one of these. Right, now the Charlemagne gets a refit. Officially, this is a refit 3 because she's already had a second refit. So I had to fix the 5 inchers on her because when I designed her, the mirror didn't work correctly. But she's going to be getting some better armor, some other things setting on her. So, a little bit of a fix-me-up. Better engine. That saved us a ton of weight right there. Shaft. Got the better steering. Ooh, we're getting a lot of weight to play with now. With that friggin' picric acid, as much as I like it to set ships on fire, it is just as dangerous to have on board. And she gets a radio. 21,843. 22 knots of speed, so it's a matching speed to the heavy cruisers, which I kind of like. Let's increase the range. Get it all the way up. Nope. 44,517 at 25,000 tons. Get a little extra. Actually, she has less armor than my heavy cruiser does. Let's fix that. Let's drop you back down to 9,100. We get 3 all around. Should be able to. Oh, yeah. Get 10 inches of main belt. This thing's going to be bouncing shots off of it. You up to 3.5 around. $24,376 of 25,000. 7 months to refit. Oh. It's all that armor we're slapping onto it. And casemates, I want to increase your length, give you a longer range. That might eat up our weight. Yes, it did. 24,441 at 25,000 tons. I will take that. 7 months of refit. She did well on her first outing, and she's just got a bunch more goodies. Should increase the length on the secondaries also if I can. There we go. All the 5s have the same length. I'm all up to 5.1s, 5.2s, 3s. 5.5-inch secondaries and casemates. I like it. 24,940 at 25,000. And still a 7-month refit. We just made her a lot more dangerous. At least closer in we did. I like it. We'll roll with it. All right, it's time for a new battleship, and this one will be the Louis the First. So going with the Dreadnought 2 hull design, we go up to 36,000 tons on this one. So she's going to probably take it 3 to 4 years to build for us. So I just looked at the refit time for the Charlemagne. That's 13 months. So I'm no longer accepting orders from my minor nation allies at all for anything. I got to make sure I don't accidentally click yes to any of their orders. Ugh. The main guns are on first, and then we'll decide. 13s are Mark 3s. How many then goes into Mark 4 yet, right? Nope. Didn't get the better rear tower yet. Okay. Will she sit? Yes, she fits. Secondaries. Mark 2s. I guess I stick with the 4-inchers. No, I don't want to put 4 inches on here. It's a battleship. I put the 8-inchers on. That's not going to fit with that turret there. That's fine. 6 8-inch barrels per side. That's fine. I get the 8-inch casemates in this time. Yes, I can. This is becoming a dangerous girl. It's going to take forever to build. Watch, by the time she's done building, it'll be time for the 1915 refits. We're at the standard shell size for now. We're not going to face anything with too heavy an armor yet. Ooh, very nice. 32,920 or 36,000. 11.6 on the main. I'm not going to be able to put 4 inches all around on this, am I? Bring everything else up to 3 first. 34,056. Okay. Let's go 4 around. $35,526. Okay. Bring the first deck to 1 inch. Yep, 35,704. Let's increase her range. Yep, that'll put her overweight. Almost 1,000 tons. Yep, to 24 knots. Nope. Just a little too much. 23 knots. 35,973 at 36,000 tons. I'll take that. I like the way she looks too. 4-weight offset's a bit heavy. I'm willing to live with that. Could strip armor off the forward turrets. I can't strip them individually. Any more F belt weight. That's not gonna do it. Yeah, we could strip this down to 15 on the sides. 25,000, 1.4, 1.2, 6558. Yeah, we could strip a lot of this off. Let's bring this down to 14. You down to 3.5. Our bets I want at 9. You take a hit in the bar bet, it's blowing everything. A little better. Not much, but a little better. I don't want to strip too much armor off the turrets. Casemates always take a beating, so we'll just leave those for now. I'm happy enough with it. We'll see how she does. We're only building one of these, so. So just to show you how badly overfilled my dock space is. The Charlemagne refit's 13 months. The new Louis I, it's 39 months to build. The refits on the Danube class are 9 months. Refits on the Leyte class are 4 months. The new Raba is a 26-month build. The refit on the Graz class is 7 months. The refit on the Lens is 4 months. The new Salzburg is a 22-month build. And the refits on my destroyers are 4 to 6 months. And the new destroyers are 13-month builds. My fleet is out of commission for a full year. At least a good chunk of it is. And you're looking at 3 years for my newer ships to come online. Almost 2 years just for the light cruiser. 2 years for the heavy cruiser, and the battleship's 3 years. Hopefully no one does a port strike before my refits are done. Oh, God. We'll see what happens. Alright, it's now August of 1910. Some of my ships have come out of dry dock and been refit and put back in the water. We do have a light cruiser on light cruiser duel against the Soviets here, thankfully. I got to start knocking some of their ships down. They're actually about to take Hungary from me. Because their logistics are better than ours because they put more ships in the water. So the Krakow is actually an old Vienna 3 class. But she's actually still more well-armed than the Lieutenant Dodimov, which has 7 4-inch guns. It's got 8 underwater torpedo tubes. That's kind of dangerous. It's only worth 18 million. How much is the Krakow worth? I'm 14 million. So she's worth a little more than that. So we'll get a bit of a war score out of that. So I'm going to jump into this duel. I'll see you all on the outside load screen. Alright, we did engage the Soviet light cruiser and at very close range. We were about 4 kilometers apart when we spotted each other. So like I said, the Krakow did not get a refit, so she doesn't have very good spotting capabilities. Kind of wish we had the San Jacinto, because the Krakow's only got a trained crew. Because she hasn't fought at all. Whereas the San Jacinto does have a regular crew on it now, I believe. Or at least it used to. I mean, it's been out of act. These ships haven't fought in so long that the original sailors are all retired. It is coming into torp range, so let's get a twist on her. Yeah, we gotta get away from her. She's getting way too close for comfort. I don't know what the range of her torpedoes are, but she has a list 3 to 4 on each side. Unless she's got the dual mounted forwards. Give me a hard turn. We're getting away from her. She's coming in to launch. My torp going to hit? It's actually going to hit. I'm amazed. I did not see it. Oh, it missed. Maybe. Right. And it was a dud anyway. Oh, come on. I know she's launching, so I want to move away from her. I'm getting partial pens on her. 3 inches of firing HE, but let's get the 5s to fire HE also. There's a torpedo. We're fine, she's gonna miss. Drop down to full speed and realize we're still running at flank. What's your reload? Gonna be a minute. There we go, got a flooding hit. Go forward rudder, she's trying to chase us on the aim with the torpedoes. Is she still smoking, or she reset the smoke already? I'll reload on that. 67 seconds. I love hearing those rounds just bounce off. She's coming at us again. Ooh, got the main tower. Nice. Drop her accuracy down. Flooding shot. Very good. One of those cases where I wish I had a rear-facing launcher. I would just turn away from her and put that torpedo at her and then turn back. Ooh, she's taking on water fast. We got a good hit on her. Back forward rudder, please. Another flooding shot. She is finished. Nice. Only worth 1,800 points. Maybe the Russians will beg for a peace. Nope. It would have popped up already. It would be nice, though. It would be nice, because I'm about to lose Hungary. That is going to hurt me a lot. Once I have the new battleship in the water, I'll have enough weight to launch a naval invasion against the Crimea or something like that, but that's still over 2 years away from being built. So many issues right now. All because we can't get a few years of peace and let my economy rebuild. That my miner's just ordering too much stuff. All right, looks like we have an interesting fight coming up for us here. One of my heavy cruisers, the Danube Type 3, the Drava, and 2 older Danubes that belong to... Who belong to? Portugal. What the hell are you guys doing? Oh, yeah. So, forgot the Armada Nation ally. Going up against 3 of their British heavy cruisers. I forgot to say Britain declared war on us. Everybody is looking to declare war on us right now. I'm just trying to hold everybody off from doing it too much. And we did lose Hungary to the Soviet Union, so we're trying to get an unfavorable peace deal with them right now. Trying. Because now they're pushing into Galicia. But let's take this fight. Maybe we can drum up the war score against the British, grab some holdings that'll make up for the loss of Hungary, but I'm very doubtful of that. Alright, we come into contact with the British heavy cruisers at a range of 7.6 kilometers. I'm trying to bring us in to get our secondaries broadside, since we're all 3 the same class of Austrian hotels, so we have these massive broadside of 2 inchers. Thankfully, the Drava's got a veteran crew on her. The Villock and the Tron, both Portuguese ships, have trained crews on them. I'm trying to get us in range. Actually, I should move us back to flank speed. I don't care if we're hitting at this range. It's the 2 inchers that are going to do the work for us on this battle. It is burn them down time. It's the only way we're going to win this. That and our torpedo broadsides. British ships have low fuel next to the home islands. We're just south of the main British islands. There goes my broadside of torpedoes. Hopefully some of those hit. And they're aimed at the Gibraltar. They're aim over to the Gibraltar. She's closer. She's sailing away from us. I'm not worried. Actually start. Let's get a left rudder, aim at the Essex. He's coming in for a torp run. Burn her down. Keep setting fires. Looks like my torpedoes completely missed. There we go. Keep burning her. Watching these 2-inchers go to work on these broadsides. Oh! That's not good. Alright, driver, we're going to break you off and retreat you out. We cannot afford to lose you. Not until the new heavy cruisers start coming online. Getting a little closer. He's still outside of torp range. These Portuguese drop are older ships, so they don't have the upgraded weaponry. That's going to be an issue. Drive up. Get out of here, please. I might just lose her. Hope this broadside hits. The Essex is burning all over the place. Which is exactly what we wanted. How the hell is she making that tight of a turn? Good flood hit on her. They're still firing at the Drava. Essex is not long for this world. Very good. That shot in the nose did her in. There she goes. Trying to just fire your torps. No. And we're coming into torp range. And alright, Tron fired her torpedoes, and Gibraltar's going to take those full broadside. All 5 of them. Oh! Goodbye, Gibraltar. There's no way in hell you're surviving that. And there's a torpedo. Aw, miss. I don't need to lose an allied ship. Oh, it was a dud, too. Nice. They're still firing at the Drava. You gotta be kidding me. Well, she is the easy target. She's blood in the water. She's gonna be laid up for months for repairs if she survives this. Why are we not firing our 2-inchers? Oh, destroyed, are they? No. The hell? Why are the 2s not firing? We're at a range where they're going to be ripping into this thing, and they're not firing. Torpedoes are about to reload. That's going to hit us. And it was a dud. Nice. Ooh, full broadside into her. Nice. Oh. Why the hell do we have... Doesn't show bad angle on them. Why are they not firing? Seems like as soon as I took personal command, the two stopped firing. Looks like the Drava's finally going to make it out of here with 8% of float left. She's going to be hauled up for months getting repaired. There goes the Kent. Shows you these older ships still have some spunk left, and we only got 12,000 points for thinking those 3 heavy cruisers. What was the Essex worth? 38 million. The Kent was worth 67 million. Gibraltar was worth another 38. We only got 12,000 points out of that. That sucks. Alrighty, I do believe this is a good place to end this episode, and we're not in a very good position, to be honest with you. Now, I know why the Soviets are attacking us. The Germans pieced out with them, which kind of left us high and dry. That's what happened. Germany pieced out with Soviet Union, that left us high and dry. And they didn't even tell us. So, there is that. But we have peace with France. Britain just requested peace from us. We asked for peace with the Russians and let them keep Hungary. Hopefully we can get it back later. I don't know. That's a big loss in our GDP right there. But, yeah, we'll see what happens moving forward. Things might get a little interesting. So if you're a new viewer, return viewer, if you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so the next video comes out. If you follow along with the series and join it, don't forget to drop an AP shell into that like button and HE shell into that comment section. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.